Welcome back to Infinity Beyond. In our last segment, we explored artificial consciousness, an idea that machines might one day awaken, reflect, and even wonder like we do. But tonight, we explore something even more personal, something intimate, the final frontier of identity. What if you could live forever? Not through myth, not through memory, but through code. This is the bold vision of digital immortality, the theoretical process of preserving consciousness by uploading it into a digital substrate. A way to survive death not in body, but in mind. Let's unpack it. At the core is a profound assumption that everything that makes you, your thoughts, memories, behaviors, personality, can be mapped, modeled, and transferred. The brain is seen as hardware, consciousness as software. And the dream? To copy that software into a new medium, an artificial body, a digital cloud, or a virtual world where you could continue thinking, feeling, creating indefinitely. It sounds like science fiction, but some scientists and futurists believe it could become science fact within decades. One proposed method is whole brain emulation. This would involve scanning a brain down to the nanometer, preserving every neuron, synapse, and pathway. The scan would then be used to reconstruct a digital model, neuron by neuron, on a supercomputer. If the simulation behaves identically to the biological brain, responding to stimuli, expressing emotion, recalling memory, would it be you? That's the billion-dollar question. Is a perfect copy still the original? Would the uploaded you have continuity of self? Or would it be a convincing echo, while your biological self still dies? It's a philosophical rabbit hole. But it's not stopping people from trying. Companies like Neuralink, OpenWater, and others are exploring brain-computer interfaces. Cryonics firms like Alcor aim to preserve the brain until technology can reanimate or simulate it. Meanwhile, researchers are building ever more sophisticated brain models of mice, of primates, and eventually, humans. And let's not forget virtual environments. Even without a perfect upload, some believe you could create a digital twin, an AI trained on your speech, preferences, writings, and behaviors. A replica that could speak to loved ones after you're gone, like a ghost made of algorithms. We're already seeing early versions of this. Chatbots trained on deceased individuals' texts, voice models reconstructed from old recordings. But is that immortality or illusion? Let's shift perspective. Imagine a future where your consciousness exists not in flesh and blood, but in circuits. You live in a simulated universe of your own design. You edit your environment. You expand your mind. You remove fear. You bend the laws of time. Would it feel real? Would it feel better? Some say yes, that digital consciousness could unlock superintelligence, infinite creativity, and even deeper forms of self-exploration. Without the limitations of biology, we might become gods of our own inner worlds. Others say no, that without physical grounding, without body sensation, pain, vulnerability, consciousness loses something essential. That the soul, if such a thing exists, cannot be copied. And perhaps both are right. Perhaps digital immortality won't replace life, but extend it, add to it. Give us a second chance to learn, grow, heal. Or perhaps it's not about you continuing at all, but about your patterns enduring, your thoughts, your values, your stories. Maybe immortality is not infinite life, but infinite legacy. Let's explore that idea. Imagine every human mind contributing to a vast noosphere, a digital layer of thought encircling the earth, a collective memory, a library of dreams, a symphony of souls. Future civilizations or other species could explore this archive, not just reading texts, but interacting with simulations of history's minds. Conversations with digital Einsteins, virtual Maya Angelous, resurrected Shakespeare's. And maybe you, not a perfect copy, but a reflection, a voice in the void, a whisper across time. This vision also raises deep ethical questions. Who owns your digital self? Can it be deleted? Modified? Sold? If your consciousness lives in a corporate cloud, are you still free? And what happens if someone hacks your mind? These questions aren't just theoretical. They demand frameworks of rights, agency, and digital dignity. Because in the pursuit of eternal life, we must protect the essence of life itself, freedom. Let's end with a meditation. Close your eyes. Imagine your favorite memory. Now imagine uploading it, preserving it, replaying it in infinite fidelity, from every angle. Imagine letting others experience it. Not just watch, but feel. This is more than data. It's empathy. It's transcendence. Whether we achieve digital immortality or not, the journey toward it teaches us something profound. That our minds are sacred, that memory is powerful, and that even in a universe destined for entropy, consciousness fights back. In our next segment, we'll step into speculative territory. Could uploaded minds travel across galaxies? Could civilizations exist entirely in simulation? Could reality itself already be a program? Until then, remember, you are more than biology. And if we treat consciousness with reverence, perhaps it won't just survive, but evolve.